Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Lone Wolf. I'm PC Universe. Last we saw, we were trying to repair an elevator, which I don't know how they built, but they built it. That's all that's important. And I've loaded a save game, so I might be a little bit behind where I was, but it looks like we can go to the store or complete this or continue the story. So let's go ahead and continue the story, assuming we don't have a random encounter between here and there. Nope, short enough trip. Okay. Do you write your own story? Sure. Not that there actually give me any other option. Okay, quest is updated. Alright. So. That's right, narrator voice. So. You return to the main street and make your way with caution among the fire-blackened ruins of homes and workshops in this part of Rockstar. Now you possess the missing parts needed to fix the elevator and reach the sunken forest. Leandra is likely to be waiting for you at the boiler house, and you do not want to keep her waiting a minute longer than necessary. You quicken your pace and head towards the end of the village to where the buildings come to an abrupt halt at the edge of the cliff. And now what? We jump? Okay, I leveled up for some odd reason. So you level up at specific points. And of course, these are all the things we did, and apparently my strength was underutilized. But okay. So sure, confirm all these options that I have no choice in. Why not? Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, we go to the third chapter then. Blood on the Snow it is. Did not even realize that there was another chapter piece here. That's fine. Blood on the Snow. Okay. I'm sure that's not, going to be horrible or anything. So, stealthily, you move along the street, until the way ahead is blocked by a barricade of timbers, barrels, and domestic furniture. The villagers tried to make a stand here in order to stop the raiders at the elevator. They managed to block the way, but it is clear that they could not maintain this defensive wall. All along the base of the barricade, you find several dozen bodies, by far the single largest number of Rockstar casualties you have found so far. The Gyaks had no need to tear the barricade down. They simply climbed to the top and hurled themselves down upon the defenders. Well, if the defenders had spears, that sounds like a horrible plan, but okay. Apparently it worked. You peer through the gap in the barricade and see that the buildings on the other side are larger and more widely spaced. They end abruptly at the edge of the cliff, overlooking the sunken forest, 100 feet below. You see the elevator platform in the far distance, and the boiler house where Leandra is waiting for you. However, reaching her will not be easy. There are many Gyaks in the area, and they are nervous and watchful. Why are they nervous? Okay. I guess maybe they've heard of a random mysterious person coming along killing them. That would probably make them nervous. Making a run for the boiler house is viable, but risky option. You focus on the building and notice that it adjoins another, which you assume to be the pump room. The closest building to the barricade is a grand timber-framed house. Bathhouse, says the sign above its main door. You remember Leandra told you about the steam boilers of Rockstar. They also provide heating and hot water to the village by way of underground pipes. It occurs to you that the main pipes may be large enough to crawl through. I'm assuming they're full of, hot, scalding water which could kill you on contact, but sure. The boilers have been silent for more than 2 days, and the pipes will be cool by now. Yeah. Keep telling yourself that. Reaching the bathhouse may be safer, but you cannot be sure of what awaits you there, or whether or not anyone's going to turn the water back on. But I suppose it might be safer. To reach the boiler house with minimum risk, you must act quickly. Okay, so yeah, they're just going to tell me to continue the story, aren't they? Okay, so you go either to road to the elevator or the bathhouse. Well, either way is going to have some kind of conflict. I suppose we can try to be sneaky and go through the pipes, but it sounds like a really bad idea. It's okay, we have a save point. worst comes to worst and we get scalded to death, that we can at least, try the barricade option. We'll go ahead and do the bathhouse. Sure, what the hell. Yes, of course, when I write my story, not to give me much other choice. So, quickly, you run to the main door of the bathhouse before you are seen. You hurry down an open stairway that leads to the basement of the bathhouse. Here you discover 3 large pipes that can convey steam and water from the boiler house to the cellar of this building. They are empty, and their thick copper sides are cool to the touch. They all lead to the boiler house, but you must decide which of these pipes you will use to get you there. How am I supposed to make a reasonable decision on that? Just left, right, and then some kind of down marker. What's it down to? Trust that Sixth Sense will direct you the right path. That actually sounds like a really good idea, rather than picking randomly. Sure, Sixth Sense. You place your fingertips against your temples and slowly massage them. Images swirl in your mind's eye. You sense that all of the pipes have obstacles that could prove deadly. Color me surprised. You also sense that one of the pipes is less obstructed than the others. This pipe draws your attention like a magnet. You open a large inspection plate and pull yourself inside this copper steam pipe. The floor is ankle-deep in water that is condensed from the pipe wall. It is pure water, and eagerly you drink your fill. That seems questionable somehow, but okay. Refreshed, you crawl along the pipe for several yards until it begins to descend deeper into the granite bedrock. The pipe is not completely dark. There are several small pipes that feed off this main conduit for most of its length. Where the pipe leads to a steam vent, there is a pool of dim gray daylight. Gradually, the pipe levels out, and you see that the way ahead is blocked by a large and tightly woven copper grill. It was placed here to prevent small rocks and other debris from passing along the pipe and damaging the lining. There is a hinged inspection plate in the middle of the copper mesh. It is a simple key lock. Well, I'm terrible at picking locks, but I'll give it a shot. Unless they give me another option. I could bash the lock. That might attract quite a bit of attention. Hey, someone's banging the pipe. Of course, they probably hear me pounding along the pipes with my footsteps anyway, so I could try to pick the lock or look for a weak point. Yes, let's look for a weak point. That sounds like a good idea. You cast your keen eyes around the edge of the grill, looking for a weakness that you can exploit. There is a narrow, oblong-shaped gap where 2 rivets have popped out. You remove your leather belt and push the buckle in through the narrow gap. Then you wrap the belt around your forearm and pull it with all your strength. The edge of the grill begins to fold towards you. You release the belt and draw your weapon. You force it through the gap and then lever the grill wide open. Well, it might be a little quieter than pounding it, but I was probably better off picking the lock, but okay. There are sharp ringing noises as the tortured metal shrieks in protest, and this piercing sound echoes and reverberates all along the pipe. You pull back the grill and crawl through the gap into the section of pipe beyond. As you crawl forward, you see several other pipes joining this main conduit at regular intervals. Some of these are not much smaller than the main pipe. They channel steam away to the village shops and houses. After a few minutes, you reach a section of the pipe which is closed off by a circular copper plate. This plate regulates the flow of steam from the boiler house. There is no lock or any other visible means of opening this regulator plate, and it is too thick and well fitted for you to break down. Reluctantly, you are forced to turn around and explore the first adjoining pipe, which is large enough for you to enter. This pipe continues horizontally for a few yards before rising vertically towards a steam vent located somewhere in the streets of Rockstarn. There are copper rings fixed on one side of the pipe, and you climb them all the way to the top. The exit is blocked by a heavy iron cover. Dim gray light pours down through the holes drilled in this cover plate. You press your shoulder to the cold iron and force it up. As soon as the seal of grime breaks, you feel the heavy cover inching upwards. Time for a skill check? Be my bet. I also bet there's going to be lots of geoks around. So we got raise the iron plate, paying close attention to surroundings, or exit the pipe with no further hesitation. That sounds like a bad idea. We're going to raise the iron plate slowly, carefully, looking for geoks and possibly droks and who knows what other kind of abomination. Slowly, you raise the circular iron plate and slide it aside. You peer over the edge of the pipe exit and see that it emerges in a street located close to the boiler house door. Unfortunately, your elation having found the boiler house is dampened by the close proximity of Gyoks. Yeah, figures. Small group of them are standing near the boiler house door, taking it in turn to drink from a large bottle of wine. You can tell that they are slightly drunk, but not enough to prevent them from raising the alarm if they should see you. You decide to use the situation to your advantage and launch a surprise attack on this unwary group. But first, you must cause a diversion. Inside the pipe, the brackets fixing the top rung are badly corroded. Using your cloak to muffle the sound, it is easy for you to lever the rung up and down until the brackets give way. You grasp the copper rung and hurl it out of the pipe, so that it falls beyond the group of Gyoks. It hits the hard ground with a large ringing sound which galvanizes their attention. As one, they move away from the door to investigate the sound. They have their backs to you, and quickly you exit the pipe and stalk up on them unseen with your weapon drawn, ready to strike. Well, okay. Wish I could have, mind blasted them, but I suppose that works too. So are you actually going to do something? I suppose you're still loading. There we go. So do I get the first attack? That'd be a nice change. Huh. This does not look like they have their backs to me at all, but I might actually get the first attack. Sure, we'll do this. Oh, over and over. And, not quite all the way, but I should be able to take him out with another swift blow, I think. No, actually, he's just down to 19. Another swift blow? How about, well, that's probably a waste. But it worked. Now, hopefully it's just these two. How much endurance do I have? I have enough. I should probably shield. That's probably safer. Shield up. And then we'll wait for, everything else to recharge. And he's not even gonna... Oh, of course we have a second guy. Or third guy, really. It's okay. We'll go ahead and do 6 cents. And then we should be able to ward off any attacks, like that one. Thank you. And then counterattack. So that hurt him a little bit. How about the other guy? Yep, thought you were going to do that. And I get to counterattack. Oh, barely even scratched you. Okay. That's alright. Now we can hit this guy hard. And that actually worked, and he's out. Okay. My endurance, though, took a pounding there. Let's drink up. And then maybe we can use the rest of this timer to hit this guy. Kind of a heavy blow. And he dodged it. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, and hit me. Okay, get up. No sense just wobbling there on the ground. Okay, now it's his turn. And he's just gonna, just come over here and whack me one. And that was a bleeding attack, I'm pretty sure. But the only attack any of them didn't really get. Oh. Dang it, missed the timer there. Because he came out of nowhere, I swear. Okay. Should be able to take care of him this way. Oh, no, missed that. For some reason I did a cross instead of around like I should have. And that didn't come with a follow-up. It's okay, I should be able to do... Wolf's Charge. Let's do Wolf's Charge. Hit him really hard, and now he's dazed. And my turn's almost up. Now I can't do anything there. Well, I could do the heavy attack, and he's dazed, so he can't dodge it, right? It's a good theory. Hey, it worked. And sure enough, fatal move. Great. Down to half health, but nothing I can do about that right now. Oh, I suppose I might have food. Did I buy anything at the shop? I'm not sure I bought anything. But I can get into the boiler house, and I might be able to meditate there. We shall see. My endurance should be alright too. Oh, that's right, I get loot. Well, maybe they have some food I can get. No. But they do have a magic potion. Okay, I'll take it all. You enter the boiler house and close the door behind you. Quickly, you draw its heavy iron bolt to lock it shut, and then turn around to take stock of your new surroundings. This high-ceilinged, timber-framed building houses a large Bronin steam boiler. What the hell's a Bronin? Okay. It is braced by stout wooden beams and shiny Broden stay rods. The steam power generated by this boiler is harnessed to drive a long Broden piston. Oh, Bronen's one of the metals, isn't it? Okay. That passes through the wall and into the pump room next door. You follow a narrow gangway through the middle of the boiler room and approach an archway that leads to the pump room beyond. On the floor, beside the archway, there is a large wooden chest. On the lid is an oval plaque engraved with a lampspure leaf. You lift the hinged lid and find several healing potions neatly stored inside. You are examining a potion of lampspure when suddenly there is a loud hiss of escaping steam and the shiny Broden piston rod starts to move. The pump is working. Well, thank goodness it didn't start working all of a sudden when I was in the pipe. That would have been really bad. Okay, so we got a blackberry potion. What does that do? Kai power. Okay, and throwing knives, which I haven't used at all, so I should probably do that. Leandra suddenly appears in the archway. Her face and clothing are smeared with oil and grease. No, so she's the one who got it working. Cool. I hope you bolted the boiler house door, she says, wiping a splash of oil from her chin with the back of her hand. I unbolted it for you when I heard you fighting Geox outside in the street. She stares at your tunic and cloak, both heavily stained with Geox blood. By the looks of it, I'd say the Geox came off worse. Getting here wasn't easy, you reply. How did you fare? Leandra informs you that she reached the boiler house without falling foul of any Geox patrols. The Geox were alerted to your presence in Rockston, and their focus on finding you helped her to evade them. Well, isn't that just peachy for her? So I took all the blows, huh? That's alright. As you can see, I've been a busier girl. I've relit the main boiler and the piston is now beginning to function. But it will take a while yet before the steam pressure is enough to power the elevator platform. Leandra tells you that she must now reassemble the parts that previously she removed from the elevator control mechanism. It'll take me some time to fix the elevator control, she explains. The control mechanism is outside, near the cliff edge where the platform is located. There's no cover there at all. I'll be in plain sight the whole time I'm fixing the mechanism. If I'm to get this job done, I will need you to provide me with cover from Geox patrols. Or we could do it at night. Could we do it at night? Well, I guess you might need light, and that would attract more patrols, so either way, pretty much doomed. Okay. You can rely on me, Leandra, you say, reassuringly. You just concentrate on fixing the elevator. I'll deal with the Geox. You both move to the door of the adjoining pump room and peer through its grimy glass pane to the open street area beyond. Leandra points out the location of the control mechanism. It is perched on the edge of the cliff, a few dozen yards from the pump room door. Before we leave, you'd best give me the missing parts, she says. I won't be able to fix the platform without them. Sure. And why are we looking at the map? I suppose because we need to go to the elevator platform. Can we? Yes, we can meditate here. Awesome. It's dangerous to meditate here, but it might be worse. Yeah, do it anyway. If we get a random encounter, well, that's just the way it goes. But this way we'll have full endurance and we might be able to land a first strike. And nothing happened, so dangerous or not, we managed to get a full rest. So there. Take that, game. And then I guess we go to the elevator and do a whole bunch of battles, or maybe just one battle that's supposed to represent a whole bunch. So sure. What the hell? Go to plain sight. Yeah, sure. Write a story from here. I recover the drive chain and the control handle, you say as you retrieve the missing parts and hand him to her. And here's the compression valve. Now, is this everything you need to fix the platform? Yes, thank you. She answers with the trace of a smile on her lips. She is impressed by the fact that you have retrieved the two missing items and that you have the compression valve as well. Or she's just pleased in general. Doesn't mean she's impressed. Now let's get a move on, she says. We've both got a job to do. The quicker we get started, the better. Leandra leads the way. As you follow her towards the elevator control mechanism, you see a large Geox search party come striding into view through the swirling wood smoke. Of course, timing is everything. You draw your weapon and get ready to cover Leandra by engaging these enemies in open combat. Could Leandra, shoot with her crossbow? Because that'd be kind of handy, but no. Now she's just gonna sit in back and not do anything. Okay, sure. Don't know why I expected any different. I could be wrong, but I really think this is going to be mostly solo encounters. Okay, so what do we got? I expect 3 guys. I only see 2. That's okay. We'll do our heavy attack here around. Nope, missed the around. It's alright. We'll do the... yeah, wolf slice right there. And that should give us... well, okay, 1 more attack should do it. Let's do the quick attack before they have a chance. Yep, took care of him. Okay, we still have enough turn left. Maybe. Yeah, we'll do the heavy attack. Assuming he doesn't dodge it. No, he didn't. Awesome. Okay, now go back and shield up. That is not my shield. Where is my... oh, I don't have enough power for the shield. Dang. Up, and I'm out of my turn. Okay. Well, I wanted to do 6 cents if I couldn't do shield, but it's alright. I'll just take it on the chin. That's fine. My endurance... yeah, oh, of course. There's the 3rd guy. He always seems to appear. Let's go ahead and do this attack. All the way... oh, I'm missing the around. I'm just really bad at that for some reason. No idea why. Let's go ahead and bash him. That'll stun him. Or just kill him outright. Sure. I totally wasn't paying attention to his health. That was bad of me. Okay, let's do maybe a Mind Blast. Mind Blast and Mind Shield. Let's do one of those. Sure. Is he gonna let me pick? Oh, that's right. I have to do all the way around. Come on. There we go. Oh, okay. That actually hurt him? Stun him? Stunned him. Okay, good. In that case, we'll hit him with a heavy attack. And bop him right on the head. And... oh, I really thought since it was red, it was going to kill him. But it didn't. Oh, and I'm out. And he's not stunned anymore. Oh. But he's decided to heal. Well, if I can do it, they can do it too. Sure, what the hell. Okay, let's go ahead and do the double here. And actually, that one worked. Yes, and that should take him out. Yep, there we go. Okay, so with that done, was that representative of holding them all off? Or am I going to have to do another battle? You probably shouldn't turn your back when you're supposed to be guarding Leandra's, but okay, sure, dramatic and all that. Lone Wolf is dramatic, if nothing else. Okay, and of course they drop loot, because why wouldn't you just stop after a battle and just collect everything? Fryland Pie. Oh, that's useful. Next opportunity, I will totally eat that. Breathless from the exertion of combat, you step over the bodies of the slain Gyoks and look towards the edge of the cliff, where Leandra is busily working to fix the elevator control mechanism. She is attached in the drive chain, and she signals to you that she needs a little more time to complete this vital task. Are we about to have another combat? You hurry towards her, but you are stopped dead in your tracks when you see another group of Gyoks emerge from the ore crushing works nearby. They are led by a tall humanoid warrior, clad in black armor. Your heart sinks. It is an elite Drakarim soldier. The unwelcome sight of this imposing warrior sends a shiver coursing down your spine. Kill them, he shouts, and immediately his Gyok patrol obey his chilling command. Hurriedly, you move to position yourself between this advancing enemy group and the elevator control mechanism. You are determined to protect Leandra at all costs. The Draka and Gyoks unsheath the weapons as they rush towards you, growling vile curses. Well, I took a hit, so I'm not too bad off. I do have some potions. And of course, 6 cents might also save me. Yeah, he looks a little imposing. It's a pretty cool shield. I wonder if I get to keep that shield if I manage to take him out. Probably not. I haven't been able to pick up any of these guys' weapons. Who do I attack first? Let's do the side guy first, actually. As soon as I get up. That was a hell of an attack. Maybe I do attack this guy. No, I need to attack these guys first. Yeah, let's do the double attack, and we'll do the... oh, I do not want to do a sword lock with you, sir. Should be able to get the upper hand there. Oh, it just knocked him back. Well, that's okay. You gonna let me attack or anything? There we go. So we'll do this move. And that should take you down to half. Okay, that's fine. I expected actually that to kill you, but maybe this move will kill you. Okay. Yes, that should totally do it. It didn't. The hell? You should be... Oh, you have 17 health left. That's just unfair. Okay, how about this? We will... Oh, because I'm not actually paused. No, I want this guy over here. But I don't want to do any of those. I want to... Oh no, you totally died from bleeding. That's pretty funny. I was about to throw knives, which I probably should do anyway since I'm out of endurance. Or I can just use key. Or nothing at all. Ow. That hurt. Okay, well, I'm definitely going to use the oil as soon as I get my endurance and turn back. There we go. Take a turn. Take a knee. I'm out, though, so it sucks. But I should be able to use Sixth Sense now. That should save me this blow. And then, yeah, the counterattack barely scratched him, but that's okay. The other guy's going to attack me. That's fine. It's as expected. And barely scratched him, too. Okay, now I'm definitely going to attack this guy. With my double attack, theoretically. Oh, but I missed. I don't think I've ever missed that one before. Huh. Let's make him stunned. Yeah, there we go. And theoretically, he won't be able to hit me that hard. Can't do anything with that. How about the large... I could use... I don't have enough Kai. Dang it. Or key, or whatever the hell. I can't do squat. Yeah, except for fall on the ground. Like a big old dummy. Okay, endurance is up. He's gonna bolster his army, maybe? I don't know what the hell that was. Oh, and I still don't have enough for any of these, really. Okay, so I can't use my big sword. So let's go ahead and try... I don't want to shield up yet. Let's try this attack. He just blocked it. That was pure armor right there. That sucked. How about a heavy attack? That actually worked. Good. Let's go ahead and try... turn's running out. Let's shield up. Because both of these guys are probably going to try to attack. Yep, here's this guy. Okay, dodge out of the way. Do I get a counter? I do. Good. If I can repeat that next time, that'd be great, but I have a feeling it'll be on cooldown. Are you going to do anything? You totally are. That's alright. I'll just attack, or counterattack, rather. Okay, good. He's down to, like, way below half. So, let's try that again. Oh, that totally... Oh, I missed the follow-up. Hate that. Okay, heavy attack. He looks too big to dodge it. And I'm right, he is. Okay. He's almost down. Do a, yeah. Oh, dang, dang, dang. Don't have enough energy. Okay, energy potion. Energy potion. Drink the... Take it away from that. Drink the energy potion. Okay, now. Simple attack. Nice and fast and too damn weak. Damn. Okay, how about throwing one of your knives? I have a bunch of knives. Let's do 3 of them. And, well, I got both of them that hit and actually killed him off. Cool. Okay, I'm not going to be able to do anything, so he'll attack me, but there's no way he's going to kill me. Yeah, okay, go ahead and potion up, buddy. It's not going to save you. Yeah, yeah. Get all fierce. Go ahead. Get all fierce. You're bleeding right now. Don't know if you know that. Okay, that was a pretty good hit. Gotta say. But, like I said, not going to save you. You might be able to dodge this. Nope. He's gone. I didn't manage to do the fatality move, but that's alright. He's still dead. I think you get bonus experience for the fatality move. Yes, yes, dramatic pose. I'm sure you're awesome. To somebody. Yeah, I don't know. Swordplay was pretty good. Okay, so of course, we get loot. Oh, throwing knives, nice. Probably retrieved from their corpses. So I pry them out and clean them off to reuse them. Power Flare, what does that do? Stuns all enemies. Well, if I had more room on my belt, I would totally do it. Okay, so you move away from the bodies of the dead Dakar and its Gyak patrol and hurry towards Leandra. She has now fixed the 3 missing pots in place. Your courageous action has brought her the vital minutes she needed to complete the reassembly of the control mechanism. The elevator platform is now working, and you can hear the loud hiss of steam and the rattle of heavy chains as it rises up from the floor of the sunken forest. Then the platform appears at the cliff's edge. It is a large, oblong-shaped elevator, with a safety rail around its sides and a flat roof made of corrugated iron. Leandra points to the platform. She has to be shout to be heard above the hissing and clanking noises of the heavy machinery. Get on the platform. I'll work the control lever to make it go down. So I'm leaving her behind? That didn't seem like a wise idea at all, but okay. The elevator will descend the moment she depresses the control handle, but this will leave her with very little time to reach the platform, and she will have to leap onto it while it is descending. This is a dangerous action. If she misjudges her jump, she'll likely fall to her death on the rocks below. Well, then shouldn't I do it? I mean, I trust a little bit more in my dex than her dex. Not that I know what her dex is like. Go alone, or run towards her to go with her or not at all. Like, take a third option, please? Alright, so I don't want her to die, but it'd be nice to have her with me. So, with her or not at all? Sure. You have no intention of leaving Leandra alone at the cliff edge. The noise of the working elevator platform has alerted every Jakar and Gyak in the village, and they are now rushing towards this area from all directions. Of course they are. What are you doing? She cries, her eyes wide with surprise. I told you to... We leave together or not at all, you reply, forcefully. Leandra shakes her head in disbelief. Very well, here goes, she yells, and she tugs the control lever down hard. There is another loud hiss of steam, and the platform's winching chains screech as they reverse direction. You grab her hand and pull her away from the control mechanism. You are anxious to reach the platform before it disappears completely from view. Leandra tugs her hand free from your grasp and shouts. I must take the handle. The Gyaks will follow us if I don't disable the control mechanism. I suppose that makes sense, sure. For a few agonizingly slow seconds, you watch as she unbolts the handle and slips it inside her tunic pocket. It's done, she shouts. Now follow me. Wouldn't it be better just to... No, I guess you can't destroy the gears. It's a 100-foot drop. Okay, sure. Leandra runs headlong towards the edge of the cliff where the elevator platform is located. It is no longer in view. It is already descending towards the forest floor. She grabs your left hand and, before you can hesitate, she leaps from the edge of the cliff and pulls you with her. Roll with it, please? For a few stomach-churning seconds, you fall towards the roof of the elevator platform. Then you hit the corrugated iron surface with a heavy jolt that leaves you bruised, breathless, but thankfully still alive. For a few moments, you cling to Leandra, holding her tight as both you recover from the shock of the jump onto the elevator platform. The force of your impact has buckled the thin iron sheeting, and you are able to kick away this damaged section. Carefully, you lower yourselves through the hole and drop down onto the floor of the platform beneath. The elevator is making a slow and steady descent. You can see the snow-covered tips of the pine trees rising inexorably towards you. Okay, looks like that was a hell of a jump start, but it's definitely moving. And I guess that's either us on the top or the damage it caused. It's hard to tell from this distance. Okay, and we're at the bottom. Thank you, says Leandra. For what? You reply. For being a man of your word. That's an odd response, but okay. Before you can say another word, you hear the plaintive howl of a wolf echoing above the noisy clank and rattle of the elevator machinery. It draws your sharp eyes to the perimeter of the sunken forest, to where a narrow gully forms a V-shaped cleft in the cliff wall. It is a long way distant, but you were able to see a pack of wolves descending the steep cleft in a single file. You recognize the white patch on the face of the leading wolf. It is a pack leader you encountered before entering Rockstarn. Friends of yours? Asked Leandra. Probably, hopefully. You pause for a few moments before answering. Yes, they're friends of mine. That was convincing. Oh, and another level up point. Well, yeah, I'm using a lot of my intelligence, I suppose. And my strength remains unchanged. And I got to whatever the hell that is. Okay, it's a new technique for my sword, which I've used all of once, I think, but good to know it's there. And my Kia is raised, so that's good too. Which means I might be able to... Or Kai power has raised. Okay. Yes, confirm that. And that... Unless there's a cutscene. Is there a cutscene? That'd be kind of weird. Totally out of place. Or the game just broke. It's possible the game broke. No, there we go. Cutscene. We totally saw that.
Descends from Rockstarn.
Oh, totally different narration.
You survey the sunken forest, and a chill shiver runs down your spine. This sinister timberland is full of enemies, and dark secrets better left undisturbed. The challenge awaits you.
Why the heck isn't that guy just narrating everything? But okay, that'll be the end of this episode. Next episode, Forest Hunt, apparently. And Chapter 1 of Forest Hunt. How odd. Okay. So, thank you all for watching. I'm Piece of the Universe. You're Piece of the Universe too. This has been Lone Wolf. See you guys next time.